are heading home, pulled back to the Nass Valley by a very old instinct. Some are returning after they were taken as children. Some moved away with family long ago. Others were born elsewhere, never setting eyes on the place they're from. Justin Lawrence takes it all in. He knows he's Indigenous, and now he'll learn his identity as a Nisga'a. He's lived his life in East Vancouver. These lands are his ancestral home.
Always heard Lac La Zappe, Greenville, never knew exactly where that was.
This is the journey home, a trip that began 800 kilometers to the south. Roughly 30 Nisga'a are traveling from around the province. The bus trip takes them 2 days through Prince George and Terrace to the Nass Valley in northern BC.
We have so many relatives that are out there that were taken in the 60 scoop.
Lavita Trimble is on the board of directors of Nisga'a Samics in Vancouver. They provide support for urban members and are organizing this trip.
We want to strengthen the connections and just, really, really help our people heal from the aftermath.
And Tasmix has created that bridge to get back knowing the people. So I'm excited to go up and see it, see the Nass Valley and feel the wind and walk around in the forests and spend some good time out there. It's going to be a good week.
Richard Brown will see his homeland for the first time as an adult. His mother has been looking forward to this day since they left when he was a child.
I'm excited for him. He gets to meet a lot of our relatives.
Growing up disconnected from that, it just didn't have any bridge to it.
These Nisga'a will learn about their history, harvest and taste food grown in their homeland, dance together, and connect with family. Finally, the Nass Valley. Their first stop is Gitlach Demix.
This is my husband, Gary. He's my first cousin, Richard. This is my little girl, Tristan.
Hi.
Oh, Richard. I love you.
We talked a little bit on Facebook with my Uncle Sam and his daughters, and that was the first time I got to meet one in person,
The people who are on this journey range in age from children to adults, and in some cases, grandparents. People who have lived away, disconnected from their homes, families, culture, and tradition for years, decades, and in some cases, even generations. The questions that they come here with are the same ones you're taught about when you're an Indigenous child. Who am I? Where am I from? Who's my family? Who are my people? The answers to those questions are profound to one's Indigenous identity, no matter where you're from.
Only made with beef meat, or can it be moose meat? Yeah!
Justin only knows city life. His mother was a 60s scoop victim, so his family tree was a mystery. He always felt like he belonged somewhere. Now he's discovering it's here. Like, how does it feel to be in the place where this was all born?
Lots of community, you just feel like you belong. Yeah. I feel like I'm home. I am home.
Welcome home. Justin and Richard are finding the rhythm of their Nisga'a culture as Richard takes his first steps to the drum beat. Justin records the moment for his mom. While she'll return south, he wants to stay for good.
Now that I've been here for the first time and seen where my family comes from, definitely I belong here.
Jo Mansell also wants to move home. She's finding out that it's not as easy as she hoped, and she says she's applied for 2 jobs so far.
I'll keep applying and keep reaching out to meet different family members, yeah.
Adopted during the 60s scoop, she grew up in Kelowna, where she still lives.
I'm really mad about what they took away and the opportunities to know and understand my culture and my language, and for my children to know that too. I didn't grow up on a reserve, so I kind of always felt like I didn't belong. Kind of pissed about it, really. But the other side of it, I've been excited to be here.
Amid the pain, for Jo, an unexpected, uplifting moment along the way. She meets a relative, a family tree, and Jo's place in it.
And it's nice to have it, like I can see it visually.
Yeah.
They are cousins. Rosalie Vickers returns in the summer and keeps these handwritten notes of her relations, which now include Jo.
I'll tell you, this is where Joshua, he's the brother of my yet friend.
This trip has been life-altering for these Nisga'a who have come home for the first time. Like salmon, they have an inner need to return to a specific creek and no other. They came with questions that needed answers. The statement we consistently heard was, "I'm home. I know I belong."